Operation Tiger
1-1.
Spirit.
Ready for departure.
Mission DAD Strike SA-3 site north of Pyongyang. Falcon 2, 2-ship flight. Taxi runway, Kemple Tower.
Falcon 2-1. Ready for departure. Taxi, runway 32 left. Hold short. Falcon 2-1, Impulse Tower. Taxi clear of the runway. Talon 1-2, taxi, runway 32 left.
Falcon 2 taxiing runway 32 left.
Falcon 2-1, wind check. Falcon 2-1, Impulse approach, 330 at 21 knots. Falcon 2-1, Impulse Tower, you're cleared for takeoff, runway 32 left.
Okay, Falcon 2, run at 80%. Falcon 2-1 ready. Okay, set eco. One rotate. One's airborne.
Falcon 2-1, Impulse Tower, resume on navigation. Talon 1-1, hold short.
One's gear up.
Falcon 2-2, Impulse Tower, resume on navigation. 2, airborne.
Falcon 2, right turn heading, steer point 2. Climb to 25,000 feet.
Two, in position.
2 plus 23 seconds. Steer 2. Falcon 2 Sentry requests picture.
Sentry 1, Falcon 2-1, request picture. Falcon 2-1, Sentry 1, picture clear. Talent 1-1, Impulse Tower, you're cleared for takeoff. Runway 32 left. Talent 1-1, Impulse Tower, resume on navigation.
Falcon 2 Uniform 6. Falcon 2 fence in.
Jammer.
Falcon 2 push 3. Falcon 2 contact bullseye 102041 16,000 32 miles. Sentry 1, declare.
Sentry 1, Falcon 2-1, declare. Falcon 2-1, Sentry 1, contact confirmed hostile, ID as J5.
Falcon 2, push 3. Falcon 2, fence check.
Two, fenced in. 2, fenced in. Fury 2, Sentry 1, be advised. Threat aircraft, bullseye 105, 50 miles, 16,000. Falcon 2, Sentry 1, be advised. Threat aircraft, bullseye 105, 50 miles, 16,000.
Contact bullseye 088026 7000 33 miles. Sentry declare.
Sentry 1, Falcon 2-1, declare. Falcon 2-1, Sentry 1, contact is outlaw.
Falcon 2, push 4.
Fury 2, Sentry 1, be advised. Hostile aircraft bearing 045.
Falcon 2, offset left. Falcon 2, target is unaware. Falcon 2, go fighting wing.
Falcon 2-2, go fluid. Fury 2, set 2, going fluid.
Falcon 2, spike. SA2, north.
Fury 2, Fury 2-1, engage targets bearing 030, 15 miles, 7,000. Fury 2, Fury 2-1, engage targets bearing 035, 15 miles, 7,000. Falcon 2, Sentry 1, be advised. Hostile aircraft bearing 070, 15 miles, 3,000. Fury 2, in position. Falcon 2-2, go fluid.
Spike MiG-29,
2, going fluid.
contact 2 ship.
2, in position.
026019. 19,000.
2, Fox 3 medium.
32 miles.
2, Pitbull.
Short side.
Falcon 2-2, Falcon 2-1, engage, Sioux 30. Bullseye, 025, 15 miles, 19,000. 2, Wilco. 2, Fox 3 long. 1, be advised, hostile aircraft bearing 315, 25 miles, 19,000. 2, pitbull.
2. Falcon 2. Right turn heading 0.5. Spike MiG-29 north.
Sentry
Sentry
1,
declare.
Falcon 2-1, declare. Falcon 2-1, Sentry 1, contact confirmed hostile. Fury 2, Sentry 1, be advised, hostile. Sentry 1, Falcon
Contact.
2-1, declare.
10 o'clock left.
Falcon
Low.
2-1, Sentry 1, contact confirmed hostile. ID as Q5.
Q5 indoor. Contact. Nose. 14,000. 30 miles.
Sentry
declare.
1, Falcon 2-1, declare. Falcon 2-1, Sentry 1, contact confirmed hostile. ID as J5.
Offset right. Falcon 2. Offset right.
Sentry 1, Falcon 2-1, declare. Falcon 2-1, Sentry 1,
Clear.
contact is friendly. Fury 2, Sentry 1, be advised, hostile aircraft bearing 305, 25 miles, 6,000. Fury 2, attack target bearing 305, 20 miles.
Falcon 2. Hook right turn heading 220. Go get.
Falcon 2, Sentry 1, 2. Falcon 2-1, let me at him. Falcon 2-2, weapons free.
Falcon 2. Weapons free.
2, Wilco.
Falcon 2.
Fury
Turning
2,
hot
Sentry
heading
1, be advised,
330.
hostile aircraft bearing 315, 20 miles, 15,000. Sentry 1, Falcon 2-1,
Contact. Nose.
declare.
Very low.
Falcon 2-1, Sentry 1, contact confirmed hostile. ID as J5.
J5 low. To
Falcon
engage J5 very
2-2,
low.
Falcon 2-1, engage. Target bearing 310, 15 miles, 15,000. Falcon 2-2, Falcon 2-1, engage. Target bearing 310, 15 miles, 15,000. 2, Fox 3-1, Fox 3 long. 2, Wilco. 2, Pitbull. Rifle 1, Fox 3 long.
Fox 3 long. Line cranking left. Line spike. SA2. Close.
Chaff flare.
Fury 2, Sentry 1, be
defensive
advised,
SA2.
hostile aircraft bearing 310, 20 miles. 1, Pitbull.
1 pitbull.
1, Pitbull. 2, engage defensive.
Chaff flare.
One turn hot. 2, defensive SA2, north.
Counter.
One, Magnum, SA2, north.
Magnum.
One, out.
Chaff flare. Chaff flare.
One, defensive.
2, engage defensive.
Chaff flare. Chaff flare.
Fury 2, Sentry 1, be advised. Threat aircraft, bullseye 005, 40 miles, 2,000.
Counter. Chaff flare. Low.
2, Fox 3, medium.
Chaff flare.
One, defensive SA2, close.
2, Pitbull. Magnum.
One, Magna, SA2, west. One, defensive SA2, west.
Rifle. Rifle. Falcon 2-2, weapons free. Fury 2-2, Wilco. Falcon 2, Sentry 1, be advised. Hostile aircraft bearing 345, 20 miles.
Hostile aircraft, 345, 20 miles.
Rifle.
Spike, MiG-23, north.
Rifle.
East. One,
Fury
50
2,
miles out.
Sentry 1, be advised. Hostile aircraft bearing 150, 15 miles, 10,000. Falcon 2,
Flying
Sentry
engaging
1, be
SA3.
advised. Hostile aircraft bearing 155, 15 miles, 10,000.
Warning, warning. Warning, warning.
One, defensive.
Caution. Caution. Chaff flare. Altitude. Altitude. Chaff flare.
2, Joker. 2, Joker. Falcon 2-2, SAM launch north.
Chaff flare.
Falcon 2-2, SAM launch north.
Counter. Chaff flare. Low.
SA2, defensive.
Fury 2, Sentry 1, be advised. Hostile aircraft bearing 075, 20 miles, 1,000. Falcon 2, Sentry 1, be advised. Threat aircraft, bullseye 340, 60 miles. 2, bingo. 2, 4. 2, bingo.
One, flowing south, defensive.
Engaging J5, 9 o'clock, very high.
Chaff flare.
Rifle! 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 Rifle!
Out.
Falcon 2, Sentry 1, be advised. Hostile aircraft bearing 135, 10 miles, 10,000. Fury 2, Falcon 2-2, rejoin formation. Fury 2, Falcon 2-2. On my way.
Pull up.
Fury
Altitude.
2-1. Impact.
Warning.
Fury
Gamma.
2-1. Nailed it.
Counter.
Falcon 2, Sentry 1, be advised, hostile aircraft bearing 035, 5 miles, 10,000. Fury 2, Sentry 1, be at 2, in position. Mayday, Mayday, airman down. Bullseye, 020, 35 miles. Set rest cap here. Falcon 2, Sentry 1, be advised, hostile aircraft bearing 355, 20 miles, 10,000. Fury 2, Sentry 1, be advised, hostile aircraft bearing 355, 20 miles, 10,000.
Combat check. Systems. Okay. Heading Kemple Tower.
Falcon 2, Sentry 1, be advised, hostile aircraft bearing 140, 25 miles, 16,000.
Switching to Taikon Kemple Tower
Fury
for
2,
navigation.
Sentry 1, be advised, threat aircraft, bullseye 350, 30 miles, 10,000.
Kemple Tower, Taikon is setting angle attack 5 degrees. Go 1 4.
Falcon 2, Sentry 1, be advised, hostile aircraft bearing 145, 20 miles, 14,000. Fury 2, Sentry 1, be advised, threat aircraft, bullseye 360, 25 miles, 14,000.
Stabilizing at 23,000 feet. TACAN channels 83.
Fury 2, Sentry 1, be advised. Threat aircraft, bullseye 025, 20 miles, 24,000.
Turn dead south.
Fury 2, Sentry 1, be advised. Threat aircraft, bullseye 035, 35 miles, 32,000. Fury 2, Sentry 1, be advised. Falcon 2-1, declaring an emergency.
Falcon 2-1, Jim Power Post. You're cleared all the way in. Runway 32 right. Emergency equipment is rolling.
Falcon 2, Kempo Tower, visual approach. 3-2 right.
Falcon 2-1, wind check.
Falcon 2-1, Jim Power Post. 330 at 19 knots.
Fury 2, Sentry 1, be advised. Threat aircraft, bullseye 060, 50 miles, 32,000. Fury 6, we are heading home.
Caution. Caution.
Fury 2, Sentry 1, be advised. Threat aircraft, bullseye 075, 60 miles, 17,000. Fury 2-2. Pilot spotted bullseye. 025, 35 miles. Fury 2, Sentry 1, be advised. Threat aircraft, bullseye 080, 80 miles, 17,000. Lobo 1-1, ready for departure.
Cowboy 1-1, ready for departure.
Cowboy 1-1.
Falcon 2-2, return to base. 2, Joker. 2, I'm a dot.
Bingo, bingo. Altitude, altitude.
Lobo 1-1. Hold short. Cowboy 1-1. Impulse Tower. Resume on navigation. Cowboy 1-2. Impulse Tower. Resume on navigation.
Falcon 2-2, inbound for landing.
Good morning. Falcon 2. Info approach. 6. Runway 32 right.
Fury 2, Sentry 1, be advised. Threat aircraft, bullseye 100, 120 miles, 17,000.
Good morning. Falcon 2-1, Impulse Tower, clear for landing. Runway 32 right, jet gear down. Falcon 2-1, go around. Vector 355. Contact approach when able or divert to your alternate.
Falcon 2-1, declaring an emergency.
Falcon 2-1, Impulse approach. Stop emergency, you are clear for landing. Runway 32 right, alerting the south. Falcon 2-1, execute missed approach. Vector 350, contact approach when able.
Fury 2, Sentry 1, be advised. Threat aircraft, bullseye 100, 120 miles, 17,000. Fury 2, Sentry 1, be advised. Threat aircraft, bullseye 100, 120 miles, 17,000.
Check gear down. Shit. Low gear down.
Python 1-1, inbound for landing.
Good morning. Python 1, Impulse approach. Runway 32 right, welcome back. Falcon 2-2, descend to 4,000, maintain 250 knots, turn right heading 140, vector to left base, runway 32 right.
Fury 2, Sentry 1, be advised. Threat aircraft, bullseye 105, 140 miles, 18,000.
Caution. Caution.
Falcon 2-1, Impulse Tower, taxi clear of the runway.
Avenger 1-1, ready for departure.
Avenger 1-1, taxi, runway 32 left. Falcon 2-2, descend to 3,000. Avenger 1-2, taxi, runway 32 left.
Fury 2, Sentry 1, be advised. Threat aircraft, bullseye 105, 140 miles, 18,000.
Falcon 2-2, descend to 2,000, maintain 230 knots, turn left heading 055.
One exit runway.
Lobo 1-1, Impulse Tower, clear for departure.
2, Sentry, 1, be advised. Threat aircraft, bullseye, 105, 140 miles, 18,000.
Falcon 2-2, turn left to final approach course, 325, check speed.
Falcon 2-2, final approach. Falcon 2-1, copy.